Dennis, did you detect it? You're packing for Clementine. That is so nice. Are you married by now or still fiancé?
Yes, no, I'm married.
Oh, you are married now?
Beginning of the month.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you were packing for her in support?
Yes.
And you detected a bad loop?
Well, she told me, so.
Okay. Excellent.
Things we need to do.
John D'Annunzio, Kirk Werner, Michelle Karaman, yes, thank you for visiting. We just talked about like a few weeks ago, I had the two of you at least, and we talked about the competition at Paraclete, the US Nationals. Now here we are after the first day of 8-way competition. How was it?
Good. Our first day was good. Like, our pace is great. You know, we've had a bus in every round.
I'm gonna walk around a little bit here for the sun. Right, okay.
Yeah, we've had a bus in every round, but our pace is really good. And that's what we said after the Nationals, that we were gonna up our pace a little bit, you know, and have a little bit more go for it, because we had that at the Nationals. I'm a little bit cautious at times, you know, we got a lead and then try to hold on to it a little bit. We want to put the goals to it a little bit more here. And, you know, we'll just have a few things here and there. We're having a, you know, rough spot every jump, but it's gonna smooth out and we'll keep on this pace and keep it on, you know.
Michelle, you had double duties at the Nationals.
Competition 19, you're on a 5-minute call. 404, 405, 406, 407, 5 minutes, competition load 19.
And are you bored now? It's over for you? No, nothing else to do today?
It's nice being able to relax and not being too stressed out and, you know, running back and forth trying to do both teams. So it's a good experience, only focusing on one.
John, let's talk about the Russian topic. They ended up 4 points ahead at Paraclete. Now they're 1 point ahead of you again. What's going on?
Yeah, just like Kirk said, you know, we trying to push the pace a little bit to keep up with them. I think we're having some issues because of it, but hopefully tomorrow we clean it up.
Kirk, the French team. You give me a few words about the French team.
Well, yeah,
what do you see?
They look amazing, you know, a super young team, you know, and we knew that they had been training hard and putting a lot of their effort and resource into the 8-way project, and it's paying off. You know, they're going to be a handful for the whole world this meet and in Russia. So we're you know, it's forcing us into getting to a point where we're going to have to add days, right? We have to add days and more jumps, and you know, right now we're talking around 700, but we might have to increase to 1,000. You know, so you know, we're gonna go there with every intention of doing a very high average, you know, and I'm sure they will too. So it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a good fight between the three superpowers.
Yeah, it is already now. So thank you for that. It's exciting.
Yep.
All right, well, enjoy your time off. Everybody's off now, right? For until tomorrow noon.
Competition load 20,
Have
you're on
fun.
a 15-minute call.
4-way time now. We're starting round 1 in 4-way. And who is on it? Defiance on round 1. All right.
I don't know how it's going to go, but
Defiance with Joey Jones. Look at them chatting there.
Our goal is not to be bust-free this competition.
Who else is on it? Let's see. Our Odyssey is on it too. Let's look a little bit at the French quarters, because they have WDs too. We talked about a little bit, you know, with Michelle Caramon a little earlier, who did WDs at the USB Nationals, but not really, because it doesn't happen on the same day as it is here. So the WDs are actually for a few rhythm members, which is Steve and Andrew Happick, but the French 4-way teams have all WDs, not only a few members or half of an 8-way team. Both 4-way teams are back in the air in the afternoon, and they're resting, no surprise, because they need all the energy to be ready for both events. Next to them there are the Germans. Oh, we're walking. Okay, right, let's take a look here. The first, definitely not the first 4-way preparations, but the ladies are still resting there, but I guess they will get to work soon. Julie, you're filming the boys again.
Yeah.
Okay, and Michelle is filming the girls.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
For mix.
Just for fun?
No, it's comment on dit prévu? It's scheduled for this competition.
Oh, for this competition only. Okay. So you're switching back maybe later? Yeah? Okay.
Competition list 20, you're on a 10
The boys.
call. 408,
At work.
409, 410, and 411. 10 minutes, competition load 20.
The teams are starting in reverse order. So France will be pretty much towards the end of the lineup. Here we're at the German quarters. Did you get a call yet?
Not yet.
Not yet?
22.
22. Oh, are you coming? That's after the open class competition, or is it? Oh, it's after the open class. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, you have plenty of time. Skynamite with a new lineup. There's a lot of activity going on in the UK corner, though. Although there's Juha actually, and nobody is here. Are they already in the air?
Yeah, first round up there coming
Oh.
down soon.
So how come the UK? Oh, you didn't have a team at the last World Championship. That's why they go earlier. Okay. You look lonely. So the UK delegation is in full action here. And we have quite a few teams here. With Eros and Pajama Pumas and Chimera and NFTO and Alola and all that. Is UK actually the biggest delegation here? Who can tell me? Anybody knows? Is that the biggest delegation? Second behind the Americans? That is cool. All right.
I came in over for I'm not Austrian.
We saw Eros with, Joey Jones with Eros already getting out there. And now we see Chimera here, who will probably try again to give NFTO a hard time, as they did already at the Nationals, where they finished only 6 points behind. Didn't train much though, James Woods said earlier. Just some warm-up jumps here. Alright, get excited again. There's Lena. No, sorry, I missed it. Lena is actually Swedish originally. She was in the Swedish national team with the 4 women in 2001.
Competition load 20, you're on a 5-minute call.
And here's Echo Chamber. Echo Chamber.
410 and 411.
Echo Chamber,
5 minutes,
who will...
We're in the same team as well. Me and Lena in Portugal,
Oh,
98.
you were in
Yeah, I was
98.
filming the Swedish four-way female team back then.
Ah, 98. That's where FX Joey actually won the World Cup in 4-way. Ah, interesting connections. Nah, that is very cool to know. And here, Echo Chamber, at least with the NSL predictions, will be in a battle for the bronze medal. So let's see. Here they are going for round number 1. Getting ready. Not too much is probably going to happen in round 1, because the 3 blocks have the same numbers as in 8-way, and 3 blocks are 3 blocks, which are not generating high scores usually. And there's Italy getting ready. Extremo's 2019 lineup with Placido Udine Paci back in the lineup after a few eye surgeries. At first we have I think the Pajama Pumas. Oh, they're going back to the team pictures too. And Extremo is taking the mock-up. Interesting, there will be a different dirt diving coming out of the mock-up because Italy Extremo has the famous French right-hand pattern, while the other teams we see that the point is floating, not facing out, and that is because Italy has a right-hand pattern that the French have, while the left-hand pattern teams turn to the left instead with their pieces and have different exits, of course. Extremo. And now we're getting ready for the last loads, which will be called very soon, and which will be Arizona airspeed and possibly a rhythm. I don't know if they put the same countries' teams in the same load, or if only the team that really competed at the last World Meet will be set in reverse order at the end of the rotation. Airspeed will be at the very end because Hayabusa isn't here, who won last time. And the rhythm may have been jumped already. They've done round one. Anyhow, there's airspeed finishing up the rotation for round one, and they will be followed by the four-way female teams. Time to go for airspeed. And now you're shooting. Cannot take too many of the airspeed, I guess. That's what
Competition
Billy
move
Boy
21, you're on a
shooting
5-minute
for
call.
us.
412, 413,
Now I get
and
what I wanted.
601. 5 minutes, competition load 21.
And it seems like airspeed, as the last team in the rotation, will share the load with one of the first teams in the four-way women event. There they are, waiting. Christy, you're starting the four-way women rotation.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a ton of fun. Can't wait.
You always have fun anyway.
I do. Because why wouldn't you?
Have a
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's. Have a good one.
Well, thank you.
And now we are getting to the French four-way teams. 8-way competition over. And here they come for four-way action. And he is again the expert in four-way and 8-way double duties. Mathieu
Competition
Bernier
load
watching
22,
it.
you're on a 15-minute call. 602, 603, 604, and 606. 15 minutes, competition load 22.
This 8-way team has been doing very well so far. They're very happy with that. 1 point behind Russia in second place, 1 point ahead of Parapet XP8. Good event for Mathieu Bernier so far.
You get under canopy and you've cleared all the traffic. Just take a look upwind of your landing area, and if you see a big column of dirt doing this, choose another landing area. We'll try and move pretty quickly. It should only be the 1 hour on the ground. Just a reminder, videographers, as soon as you can, take your video into the judges. They want to be on that as quickly as possible. So there you go. If you're wondering why we're missing a team, Paraguay's four-way team was on, off, and I guess now they're off. So have a good skydive. Thanks. Thank you.
Bye bye, au revoir. It's NFTO time. They are the second last in the plane with coach Roy Jensen, and next to him a current Hayabusa member, Dennis. We'll pick their brains in a moment. Don't want to detract the NFTO work at this point. But we can talk to Dennis in the meantime about a little bit commentary. Dennis, 8-way is over.
Exactly.
So,
3
what do you
rounds.
think?
It's exciting. Exciting. Between USA 1, is it? USA 1, France and Russia, it's tied. 63 for Russia, it is? Exactly. 62 for France and
Competition
61
load 23, you're on a
USA.
15-minute call. 607.
I think USA is a little bit
503,
disappointed with
and 504.
what they're doing
15 minutes.
because they can do way better.
Competition load 23.
But it makes it exciting. And yeah, we'll see.
See anything that surprises you, or is it all more or less?
I think if, let's say, Russia, I'm not surprised. They're doing good. France, I'm not surprised yet. Because I want to see now if they can keep this up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If they can, this is what they can do, what they're able to do. Now let's see if they can maintain this over the next 7 rounds. They just keep doing what they're doing now, without making too many mistakes. They haven't made too many mistakes yet. Maybe some distance here and there, yes. And then I think the US can do. I think the US can do way better. So I think we're not seeing the full potential of the US, and I think they know it as well. So let's see. They have to step up. They have to maybe pay attention a little bit to some stuff, and let's see tomorrow.
And now we're going to the double duty situation for the French team. That makes it even more interesting. Now,
Yeah.
in the 8-way they did well. So what are you expecting in 4-way?
I don't know.
After a day or half day of 8-way.
Yes, their focus is on 8-way for sure. So now they're gonna do 4-way. Let's see how it goes. We know that they don't take exits straight out the door, unfortunately, because they have really not a lot of experience in 4-way with this team and with Gael in it. So they try to have some solid exits that they can start flying straight away without having the risk of funneling an exit. And I'm curious to see an FTO. I know that they've been training a bunch.
Competition load 22,
going up for
you're
round
on a
one
5-minute
now,
call.
so I'm curious.
602,
I'm very curious. And
603,
as the
604,
4-way open
and
goes,
606. 5
yeah,
minutes,
this
competition load 22.
This is a rematch, huh?
Yeah,
This is a rematch between Rhythm and Airspeed, so I'm really curious. Airspeed's on home soil. I think they want to put it out there that they're still the best, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? I honestly cannot say. I know they're landed from round one. I know Rhythm had a good one. I haven't seen Airspeed, but let's wait and see.
Well, I guess I see you soon at the judging area.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Dennis.
No worries.
Round 1 for NFTO. Have a good one. Have a good one. And here are they are coming at the end of the lineup of teams for round 1. The French 4-way women team.
I did have paper. 502 anthem.
They are in fact the very last team, which means they have no other 4-way formation skydiving teams in their load. It looks like they will be teaming up with VFS teams.
Awesome. And what is your actual team? French.
Thank you. Yep.
To the mock-up. Last time on the mock-up. They are the fun flag owners, and forgetters. There they are. Yeah. Round 1, 3 blocks. 13, 11, and 16.
Competition load 24, you're on a 15-minute call. 501, 505, 506, bubbles, 3 fly, mount for 2, and wine. 15 minutes, competition load 24.
Expected you'll see the light earlier than you did today. Everything's going that way a little bit. And final reminder from the judges: they want your videographers to go straight to the dubbing station after they drop their gear, not have a team meeting or anything. So that's all I got to say. Have a good skydive. Thank you. Thank you. Which teams are on? Too much of the years. Where's the guy?
So complex 23 is 607, 502, 504,
503, 504, and Memphis 2. We got 22 on this, and we got everybody here.
That's what we got the training. Let's go, guys. Planes on the
Let's
ground.
load it up. I know what it is. Young guy. No kissing.
It's the law, we have to.
Oliko täällä mitään tähän?
Eikö suomeksi puhutaan sitä äskeisestä hyppystä?
Kyllä se voitaisiin käydä läpi.
Miten se meni? Menikö se? Joo.
Vähän oli kaasua.
No, oliko se Excelissä vai?
Se tuli 2 päälle Exceliin.
Joo.
Katsotaan mitä tuomarit sanoo. Tai ei ole tuomaroitu, ei ole nähty vielä lopullisia pisteitä, mutta ainakin.
Nobody will understand that. The pro team.